the result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, 130, and here I stand again.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Panik are of different worlds. Those born leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in trick, and even more so when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of this aaaaann, a befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Panik has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at clocks.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see! Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success!
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh, this button...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape. But the family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest...
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our... Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studio.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think of it?
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing...
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, of course the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is...
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and I'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't...
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still... This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you, too.
I can't believe I received a gift from...
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war.
Miss Robin?
I didn't expect to meet a fan here.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real...
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally regarding the recent mishap. I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only...
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain, plus I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part...
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory...
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the...
Huh? What was I just...
Here, take this, little guest. This gift makes sure to take good care of it until the opening of the Charmony Festival. You never know. Something very... We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place.
And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when in that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dream, so following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations. I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then it is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure but after the momentary numbness subsided, I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this, and so then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my... And after... all my attempts proved futile. It wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shone, and that's it. That is all that's happened so far. I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, now, let's leave this place. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. I never knew you could do this. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is...
Why? Because this is Japella.
No, I'm just thinking that you haven't slept.
I'm fine.
I'm not so sure about that.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime.
There's still some time before the... Such a long tunnel.
In half a system hour. It's in your script too.
Sorry.
I told you before.
What about you then?
As always, it's a...
Because I'm currently...
This car.
Elio would always say there's only... But before that moment arrives...
After today, Japella, that's your next stop.
Land of the dream.
I hope you've...
Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as death is
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in Dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is...
The atmosphere here is starkly, but from the whispers of the residents. I've heard...
It's that man again. Always. Emiko and March have already made a move.
The real Dreamscape. The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Finders keepers.
keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
This smells good.
What a huge clock key. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. The atmosphere in this fortress is...
When I first saw it, I was in awe. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. But there's no point in overthinking things.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide. Let's go. I'm sure you... He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron said... We'd better check, just to be sure.
Trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of genius like this.
This right here. Don't ask where I'm from.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
Oh, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
Tell me about the songs that make your... How about a little improv?
No! At this rate, the done for!
toast to dreamscape, stranger.
I remember when this place was all hustling and bustling. Now look at it. Nothing is spared for the decay of time.
I'm just a wallflower.
At this rate, the family will be done for. Done for!
This trash can is... Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
memory zone meme?
No, Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends.
This Sleepy.
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently...
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang? The person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But how about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so...
All right, then. We'll follow your... Well, we now know the answer to both. Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may... Say, you mentioned before that you... I can't shake off this strange feeling. Forget it. It's not important.
Are you really leaving?
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamic. Look! There she is! My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hour... Who are you? I'm Kami, a dreamscape. See that huge gaping hole? It was, but the scary part is by constantly improving after 10 system hours. Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened.
You don't say.
Oh, do you know?
We're very interested in...
Why, of course. She's an... Regrettably, due to the presence of the garden, I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol. I felt it. The source is in... the golden hour.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you? That's right. It seems like she did a...
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Ghost! There's a ghost!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. There you are. Quickly, come help. I bumped it.
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life!
Well, this is how it turned. Me? A ghost? He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first felt...
Dear guest, this is...
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead... Stop asking! You'll alert the mon...
You're not talking about the memory zone.
Don't say that name!
Here, try this!
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
Deep breath! Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
You're annoying!
He passed out. His intense negative
I see. But why aren't the other people around here?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters. But we can't just leave this man here.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape. Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March.
These two are my friends.
I see. Another poor guy. There have been a lot of new faces lately.
Do such things often happen?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. This man has had quite the...
A Hellovian lady?
That must be Robin. She...
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound...
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened.
We met some stowaways in the... I heard that places like... I also heard that when
If that's true, it's no wonder there are...
Himeko must be gathering information.
Let's see how you do.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for. Done for!
This is where we split up. She...
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here...
It's a pleasure to meet the nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penteco. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself.
Gravekeeper.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating.
You're too modest, Micah.
So, Guardian.
Were you talking to me, Miss?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to?
They're actually just symbolic stones. But before that, you have an important...
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step. There she is.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their life. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say...
It seems Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my... If we compare people and me, an old lady...
I'm glad that you found a new life.
Don't worry, Robin. But you know what? Emma, you see, in dreams we...
And should our feathers be dipped, there's no need to covet an illusion.
It's a relief to see you safe and...
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're...
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change. Until it gradually... But now it seems... the root of the problem goes way beyond me.
The sweet dreams collapse.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12... Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, the land of the exiles.
Hearing you speak, it's...
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in it's regrettable. But the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor... or traitors... abandoned their original principle. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak.
Could there be another force influencing the... Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony... I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement? I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the charm...
Look here, brother.
Looks like but Charmony doves don't live.
It looks weakened.
This place is too dangerous.
Okay.
I'll ask the...
A cage?
Let's see. Oh, Paul.
I do.
Why?
Even if it's small enough. Birds.
I think she's right.
Ah, I see. As you probably know, we've seen the spec their ancestors were after countless.
So, you mean...
Well, that's an
I think people believe...
That's an interest.
For now,
Well said.
We will take good care...
Yeah.
And what might...
What if this little should we let them go back?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? You look a little unsteady.
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four...
Choice.
You are aware of my plan and see through my fictionology. Time is running out, so let's drop the charade. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright...
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of...
Fine, you don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier.
Rosalina, and?
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams.
If their names are inscribed here...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced...
The way I'd expected as...
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent the...
When Dreamflux Reef was created, here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I promised to give the siblings some private...
That sounds sensible enough.
Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is
You're right. Siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you name... Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dream... As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend...
History fictionologist?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family...
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up the... Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to...
The Stellaron? But how is that possible?
You're totally correct. So... How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and in Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment, by the time a representative from the Montour system's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial.
And I suppose the family happened to...
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across...
Then, how did they turn...
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in its people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Panikoni became Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Panikoni, swiftly quelling any opposition. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata. Sought refuge in this chaotic memory zone. Over the years, I fabricated a dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them in.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy,
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family... Go ahead. I'm sure Mr. Wings... Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Panikoni Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Panikoni into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who...
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as old, but I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. For the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Panikoni's promising future. I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold at...
The enemies you are about to face aren't like... Since our interests are aligned...
We have always been following in the foot...
Yeah, we named... that line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on...
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start.
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Huh? Finders keepers. This trash can is
I may have been quick to step up to the...
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? Huh. I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually, if I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it's...
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the dream?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep... If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially...
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep.
Don't you have something else to tell?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already, if I'm not mistaken, we've already...
It's not enough to say meet, but I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking... Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the...
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like...
You're full of energy. Please, send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he has a good drink. As for the last Nameless, He embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Cheer up!
Oh, sounds nice.